Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Grumpy Vlogger Live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Grumpy Vlogger. So, hey, let's just get right into it. I got a new background here. Whoops, over here. Let's see. There we go, right there. I'll tell you about that in a few minutes. But, I see Rodney Bell has joined the chat. So, let's just go ahead and bring in the little guy with the big birthday. All right, let's go ahead and bring in none other than my co-host, Art Carlson.
Yeah.
Hey, Art, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
So, did you survive Saturday night?
Yes,
He looks like he's about to fall off the stool there for a little bit at the end.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. James' wife, Ness, was on the show for a while.
I saw that. I saw them. I popped in and out a couple of times, and I got to give, I saw James there, and it's good to see him on there again. I've got to make it a point where when he's on there, come and get, but usually I'm kicked back, relaxed, and, in repose. I'm not dressed for a show, and, yeah, but that's that. Anyway, so let's bring in the Thunder from Down Under. And he went blank on us. Really?
Oh,
okay.
More like, I think he's the Blunder from Down Under.
Yeah. 107 drones. All right, let's do this then. Let's just start.
Oh, there he is.
You hit the wrong button, yeah.
Yeah, and I've lost my background because of it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start welcoming here. We got Jody at Drone Shots. We got Dustin, One Visionarios. We've got Trevor Fuss. We've got Silas Seeger. Welcome. Mark Sullivan. I don't remember seeing Silas here before, but he may have, and I've just missed it.
He's been around.
I thought he has been. Let's see, and who else? We got Chuck. Welcome, Chuck. Glad you made it.
Yep.
Appreciate you. Always appreciate you being here.
We got Max.
Let's see, Northside Hawk. We got, I thought I saw Max. USA Drone Flyer Captain Joe America.
Yep.
Rodney Bell.
Rodney Bell.
Yeah,
Even came to my show Saturday.
Yeah, he's traveling. Let's say that he's been making the tour. So, and you said we had Max Air 420.
We have Barkley.
Barkley, yes, Barkley is here.
107 drones.
107 drones, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for the moment. But we're simulcasting on both Facebook and Twitch. So, in case my content should be taken down, I've got alternatives to go to. But anyway, so. Yeah, Rodney may join us later in the show. He's in the chat. Well, speaking of the devil, didn't take long.
There he is.
Hey,
there
guys.
we go.
Hey, Rodney.
Hey, Dom. Hey, Art. Hey, Lloyd.
Yeah, you're looking a little. You're not as shaggy as usual.
Nah, I cleaned up. I came home to see Mama.
I was going to say your mom. He had to clean up for Mama. Yeah, yeah. She will be on the 20th of January. This Friday will be Judy's 74th birthday, and it will be Rodney's mother's 90th birthday.
Ooh, wow. Congratulations.
I actually had to convince her she was turning 90. She thought she was turning 89. I said, no, Mom, you're already 89.
I go through that with Judy all the time. She says, am I turning 74 or 75? I said, you're turning 74. And then she gets to thinking, am I 73 or am I going to be 73 or 74? It's like, we go back and forth until finally. Actually, Rodney and I had a discussion on the phone. I screwed up because I swore her birthday was on Thursday, which was the 20th. I knew the date. And Rodney says, well, her birthday, my mother's birthday is on Friday the 20th. I said, no, it's Thursday the 20th. I had to go look at the calendar again. Rodney was right. I was wrong. Oops, my bad.
He almost had me convinced I was wrong.
Yeah, I was really working hard on it. I was, yeah. So I am currently charging my batteries and getting my kit together for tomorrow because we are going to meet up and fly. God willing, and the creeks don't rise.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to get to meet Rodney's cousin, who is a member of the Three Rivers Aeronautic. It's called Tramps. It's the Three Rivers Aeronautic Club here, and they have a field, and they call themselves Tramps. Three River. I know what it stands for.
So when Lloyd, let me interrupt you for a minute. When I was talking to Charlie today, he said, "Yeah," I said, "I'm a tramp," and I'm like, "You're a what?" And I'm a tramp. I said, "I've known that for years." He goes, "No." Then he said, "Three Rivers, whatever."
Yeah. I forgot what it stands for. Three Rivers Aeronautic, or
Something, yeah,
Okay.
something. Yeah. Anyways, it's the Three Rivers AMA field out here, and I actually have a very good friend that how long's he been a member of that? Do you know, Rodney?
I have no idea. I didn't even know he flew model airplanes
Oh.
until about a year ago, and he said that he had crashed a plane and that he couldn't afford to get a new one. And so I texted him. I said, "Well, how much will a new one cost?" And he told me, and I sent him the money. And so when he got the drone, when he got the plane,
plane?
he took pictures of it and took a small video of him flying it. And that's it. I told him, I said, "That's the only thing I require from you." Oh,
Yeah.
let me say hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, everybody in the chat. Drone Shots, Barkley, Max, Go Vacation, I think
Chuck.
that's Chuck,
Yeah.
Dom. Good morning. Hello. Is it morning for you now?
Yeah, actually, it's just turned midday.
Okay, good afternoon then. And then there were several others. So good evening, everybody.
Yeah, I think we got everybody there. We got USA Drone Flyer Captain Joe America. We've already said hi to. So yeah, Max there, all the usual suspects, and a couple extras that. But yeah, I have a friend that his father was a member of the Three Rivers Aeronautic Club for years, and he passed away. It's one of those situations. We were talking. My friend and I, we were talking. It was his dad, and we were talking about another friend of ours that was having some problems and he called me later that day, and I said, "So you heard any more about our friend Dave?" And he said, "No." He says, "That's not what I'm calling about." So what's the matter? And he sounded real serious. His dad passed away today. I said, "What?" And his dad had just been diagnosed with cancer about 5 days before.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
And, and they were going to the oncologist that day to see the oncologist. And he told his daughter in law and his wife, he says, if I've got to go through all that treatment and cancer, he says, I would just wish the good Lord to take me with a heart attack and to be over with. 4 days later, he had a mass heart attack and he was gone.
Wow.
He died of a heart attack rather than having to go through all that with cancer. So, but boy, I'm telling you, he was a Marine. And they did the full military funeral, but they did something a little different in the fact that when they did the flag ceremony on the coffin, they folded it. A Marine colonel brought it to the wife, knelt down in front of him, and says, for the sacrifice of your husband's service and all that. But then he turned around, got up, and I noticed at the same time they were folding another flag. They put it over the coffin, then they started folding it again. And he went over to my friend Larry and gave him one, and then to his younger brother. All three of the family members, got a flag that had been. And
Wow.
telling you what, there was a bunch of Marines, a bunch of us old vets standing around there. Marines, Army, Air Force, Navy. We were all standing. There wasn't a dry eye in the at the graveside. I'm telling you, there's nothing more moving than what I saw that day. It's just like unbelievable.
Yeah, I remember my first military funeral. A good friend of mine had Lou Gehrig's disease, and he passed away. And he was retired Air Force, and they had a military funeral for him. And I didn't really have any suits or anything like that, so I wore my dress blues, which is perfectly acceptable. But
Yeah.
man, when they start blowing taps and doing that 21 gun salute, the
Yep.
pockets
Yeah.
opened. You know, I mean, it just
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've
Mhm.
ever been to one, especially if you're a veteran, but I don't care whether you're veteran or civilian. Uh, uh, and it is rough. Yeah. Says they usually do a few of them, and the one that goes to the spouse is along with 3 casings from the 21 gun salute. Yeah, I've got my dad's. It's not in here. It's in the other room, and it's got. But they went over and picked up all the casings, and they gave mom the flag with the 3 casings, and then gave each one of us, gave my sister, and yeah, my sister was there. I had to stop and think. Gave my sister one and gave me two, and I sent one to my brother. So, uh, but I've got my dad's flag from his, because it went to mom, and then when mom passed away, I got it. So, nothing more moving. I'm going to tell you right now.
yeah.
Like any,
My dad's flag. Uh, I got a couple of the casings and a coat from my dad.
yeah,
But the flag went to my stepmother, which and rightly so. But
yeah.
I
Oh well,
imagine that once she passes on, that the flag will go to my half brother or my half sister,
right,
and
yeah,
and rightly so with that too. It don't bother
yeah.
me at all. Uh,
No. I was. It only went to me because my brother and sister are also my half brother and sister from my dad's first marriage, and of course, now it's just my brother and I. It's just my half brother. We don't use halves because uh, they were young when mom and dad married, so it looks like Art's locked up again or he's asleep.
Um.
You look like he's either locked up or
Yeah.
about to fall asleep.
Yeah. I
So
am a little tired today.
yeah,
Worked
well,
9 hours today.
yeah. Plus you partied all weekend. I mean, gee, you started on Friday
Yeah.
and you were still going
Friday.
at it yesterday.
Yep. Went out
Yeah,
to dinner yesterday. Went to Texas Roadhouse. Had a
good
wonderful
place.
dinner with my sister, niece, and her husband.
he just keeps rubbing it in because I had a Burger King hamburger yesterday, and he's telling me all that he had to eat
Oh,
yesterday. Yeah,
sits
he's like,
out
rub it.
sirloin, medium rare, baked potato
Can't you
with
just
butter and
take him
and
off the screen, Lloyd?
I'm thinking about
Just
just,
infecting
I
his
may just,
channel.
yeah, I'll just mute him.
s-
That way we don't have to.
sour cream.
Yeah,
He did.
yeah.
He didn't even
He doesn't
realize he
care.
was muted.
Oh yeah, he probably does. He just didn't care.
So I, I just
And
told
butter.
Charlie, Lloyd. I just told Charlie that I was going to try to get up there between noon and 1.
Okay, all right.
And you want me to swing by and get you, or do you know where the field is? Because I have no clue.
Uh, I don't know exactly where it's at, but
I
if
guess I
you
ought
want
to
to,
ask him, huh?
well, hey, it's out on the it would probably be for you coming in from Tulsa if you're taking the turnpike. It's just off the turnpike, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Wouldn't
Uh,
it be at the Three Rivers? Hence the name.
no, not necessarily because Muskogee. There's 3 rivers that run into Muskogee, and it could be anywhere along that path.
Oh, is
There's
that
only
the
one.
Allegheny, Monongahela, and Ohio?
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, whatever. No, it's the Grand, the Neosho. Well, actually, it's the Neosho Grand. It's the Verdigris and the Arkansas.
Yeah,
Oh,
So
yeah. I've been
uh,
on every one of them too.
I have too. Yeah, yeah. I call it the Grand River but it's actually the Neosho River, but everybody calls it the Grand.
That's how I always.
Yeah,
That's what I always called it. Was the Grand River. Of course, Tulsa.
yeah.
I mean, Arkansas River is part of Tulsa.
Well, yeah, it is the way it is here too. But yeah, it's just off the turnpike. It's on the frontage road there.
Yeah,
Just
I'll text him real quick.
yeah, have him, because for
Good
you it would be
afternoon.
easier for me just to meet you out there. And that
Okay.
way,
Well,
yeah,
that
if
would work.
Mhm.
but yeah, that way if I have to leave early because of uh I'm trying to decide whether I should go ahead and do the update on my Avada and, deal with the phone situation or not, you know. Uh
My
you
boy.
know, I
Uh,
don't know.
Afternoon.
I don't know what to tell you,
Morning.
Lloyd.
Evening.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still trying to decide if I want to do that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
then
and
again, I could deal with the extra cable. I could put the phone in my
well,
pocket.
yeah, I've got an extra long, I've
Yeah.
got a 10-foot C to C cable, so uh
Mm-hmm.
and I could just stick it in my pocket,
10
and so I'm of course, Art, you have to because you're part 107,
Yes, that's right. Mm.
Three and a
so
half meters.
you ain't got any choice. So,
Yeah, no choice
but
for art.
hello,
Yeah.
Mika, Steve, and Night Train, welcome.
And then we have
Uh,
Alicia B,
Alicia
and Johnny
B.
Drum Flyer, Joe
Oh,
Fotolio,
wow, it
and
must be our
Trucker
guest.
Steve.
Wow, it must be our guest that's dragging everybody in.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, who knew
And we got Mike,
Art was
Night
that
Train.
popular?
Yeah, yeah. Well, by the way, Grumpy, I was driving the car as we passed the bail bond store when Ken took the picture. Ah, okay. Yeah. Barkley. Yeah. Ken, I got this email from Ken Heron, and Barkley was apparently driving. And Ken sent me this. He says, he said, I can see your business is well at work. I said, yeah. And so I sent him back. I told him, I said, yeah. I said, I bail out all the drone pilots that get picked up by the uneducated small town cops. Yeah, Ken Heron took that picture and sent it to me, so I had to put it up there tonight. Thanks, Barkley. You just gave me. I thought I was pretty sure Ken had, because Judy says, "Well, can you get in trouble for?" I said, "No," because Ken Heron, I'm sure, took the picture and sent it to me, so I've got it, and he sent it to me. So, yeah, I thought I'd use that for my background. Thank you, Barkley, for giving a little. Where Barkley, if you can in the chat, type it. Where exactly is this at? Because I don't. Obviously, I don't live in Tennessee or Kentucky, so.
We got Brad Alston in the chat.
Welcome, Brad.
And
Wow.
we also have Blind Neil.
Oh, Blind Neil. Well, he's come in before. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yep.
And he hadn't been in for
Well,
a
he
while.
hasn't seen you in a while.
You were going to go there, weren't you? I knew you was. I just was hoping, I just hoping. But,
Green room.
yeah.
Green room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, guys, you can expect to actually see some video of me flying again. And of course,
Good.
I only use the motion controller, so I'm going to give that. I think what I'm going to do is I've got a table here, just one of them folding TV tray tables. It's made out of wood. I'm just going to mount that sucker, just screw it
There you
onto
go.
that table and use that to set everything up. I can sit at it and fly.
There you go. That's for
but,
Blind Neil.
That's
You
for
know
Blind
what?
Neil.
Now that you mention it, do you happen to have a extra lawn chair or something?
I think I do.
Because
think I do.
I can't stand and fly.
Oh.
Okay, I can figure out.
Ooh.
If
Know
I
how
pick
you
it
feel
up-
about that, Rodney?
Huh?
I'll have to look because I got some up at my cabin, but that ain't going to do us any damn good right
Well,
here.
No.
you know what? If it needs to be, I'll just go buy one. But
Yeah,
and
there
leave
you
it
go.
at my mom's. But
Yep.
I can't.
Tammy Jean, welcome.
If I put my goggles on and try to fly standing up, I
Yeah.
get dizzy.
Well, I tend to lean against it. I usually lean against my vehicle because
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, and
Yeah.
I've done that before. But hey, Tammy
well,
Jean,
And depending on how it's set up out there, I don't know how good I've never been to this AMA field, so this is the first because you have to be invited and all that stuff. You just don't drive out there and say, "Hey, I want to fly there." You gotta.
Right.
And yeah, we'll see how bad it sucks tomorrow when I fly the Avada with the
Yeah.
and just
And we
just
got,
so you know, that's just sweet tea.
We got Brett. He's Lambo, drives
Oh,
Zambos.
yep.
And
Yep.
Ronnie, we got is God Bless America.
Yeah. Oh, he's here tonight. Okay.
And then we have Mark R. White.
Mark R. White. Yes.
SER.
Yeah. So, anyway, so hopefully I'm gonna make sure I have my batteries are charged now. I made sure I charged everything up there. I think the last one's just about done charging. So I have the Flymore kit, which makes it nice. You just plug them all in or stand them out and let it go.
Yep.
And
Same here.
I will, after the show, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the updates so that I've got everything up to date. And then it just means I got to fly with the phone in my pocket, but that's okay. I thought about somebody coming up with an attachment, making an attachment for the strap like they did for the battery. But then I got to thinking, cell phones, you get enough when you have it up against you, but have that right up against your head and the microwave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
There
too
you
sure that
go.
would be safe. As much as I thought about it, I'm thinking, do I want that much stuff going into my brain? I mean, it's not much there anyways,
Hello to everybody I missed.
I couldn't afford to. So what are you going to be flying tomorrow, Rodney?
I'm gonna be flying a Baby Hawk HD.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
the 3.5. This is the first time I've actually traveled with a drone. And
Right?
I originally was thinking about bringing a 5-inch drone in this Baby Hawk, and I've got, since this is my first time, I'm gonna just see how it goes with the Baby Hawk.
Yeah.
And everything went all right. I took my batteries. I put my batteries in my carry-on, and
Right.
I have a backpack for my drone stuff, and
Yeah.
it all worked out. So next time I'll probably be bringing a 5-incher.
5-inch. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Well, you need to fly this beast, Rodney.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Holy smokes!
That thing's as big as he is.
I know it.
He could probably ride it. Yes, Bill, we are actually talking about drones tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That's a Swell Pro FD1. It's a fishing drone. It's set up to
Oh, it's worth.
take your bait out there and drop it.
cool.
Huh.
Cool. Yeah. Yes, Bill, as a matter of fact, tomorrow I will actually be flying my Avada.
Voila.
Let's see. Lambo wants to know, should he get the Tiny Hawk 3 ready to fly? I don't know. Like I said, I have a 5-inch, but I don't have a controller for it right now. It's analog,
Is
and it's
this his first time flying FPV?
I don't know. Is it your
Lambo,
first?
Is it your first time? If it's your first time, I would say yeah, because that's a good starter drone.
No, it does, Mike. It doesn't have a fish finder for it. Although the company does sell fish finder.
Okay. So yeah, he says it's
Yeah.
his first FPV. So yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a good one to start with.
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the show.
Steve Carpenter. All right.
Steve Carpenter. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's see. I need to go through and make some things here.
I started with the Tiny Hawk S that Rick Halber sent me.
Yeah, I started with the Tiny Hawk that Mel sent me,
Yep.
and
And I got the Tiny Hawk 2 I think Rick sent me that one as well.
Yeah.
And that was fun. And I beat the crap out of it. And then I went and got a Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle.
Yeah,
And-
I won a Tiny Hawk 2 freestyle at Spin Up last year.
Spin up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah, and I ended up giving it not last year, but in 2021. I ended up giving that one to one of the young men in my church because he was interested into getting FPV. So I gave that to him, and man, he's doing great. He started 3
Right.
months ago.
Well, and then I've got this Darwin Baby 8 Pro, and I haven't even flown it yet. So I got the receiver put on it, and it's a little bit bigger than the Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle.
Yeah,
It's,
is that a
very
3
similar.
inch?
I think it's a 3.5.
3.5. So it's about. It looks like it's about the same size as the Baby Hawk.
Right? Yeah.
Hello, Jay Bird. Glad you could drop in for a little bit.
Jaybird, haven't seen you in a while.
think I've
Oh,
got
okay,
a-
cool.
That's the
Yeah.
Baby Hawk HD.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I was flying it yesterday with
Well, Max, I'm trying to get the gray taken care of. I think I've got everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I was flying with Chris yesterday, and I ran into a goalpost. Well, when you bring it back, there's 3 screws here. There's 1 here and 2 here. All 3 of those screws had come out.
Oh,
Really?
boy.
So the bottom plate was just like going like this.
Oh, boy.
And I don't know if it happened when I hit the goalpost,
And I won't.
or if they just came out while I was flying and I never even noticed it. So, but
Hello,
he
Lee
had
McCready.
some, huh?
I just
Lee
welcomed Lee
McCready
McCready.
is in the chat.
Yes, hello, Lee.
Lee.
So, that's now what goggles do you have for that?
I have the DJI V2.
V2. Okay.
Yeah, the second version of the first one.
Yeah, the second version of the first one instead of the first version of the second one. See, I have the first version of the second one.
Yeah, same here. Mm-hmm.
What the hell were they thinking? You know?
Yeah, naming.
Why didn't they? Yeah, they're naming.
They're
yeah.
naming
Hey,
policies. Hey,
hey, name
yeah,
the second
Goggles
one
2
Goggles
version 1.
2.
And the Goggles
Well,
1 version 2. What
Yeah,
were
I
they
think
thinking?
what it comes down to is because let's be honest, it was probably lost in translation because
Yeah.
it was probably the Ching Chang 1, the Chung Chong 2, and the Ching Chang 4 or 3 or whatever, you know, and whatever those words mean or whatever, it's and I didn't that did sound racist, but hey, it's Chinese. I'm not racist. It's just I don't speak the damn language, or I would have
think
come up with
the
the
way
right
they
words.
named it is they took a hubcap off of an old 58 Buick, threw it down the alley, and whatever sound it make, that's the name of the drone or the goggle. Bing bang, ching chong.
Oh, no.
I think we're losing
Oh.
Rodney. You all
Well,
right there,
luckily it
Rodney?
didn't go bing bang, ching chong, wow, 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 wow.
Just being honest, I don't speak Chinese. Some Ting Wong, yeah, exactly.
Some
Okay,
Ting
here we
Wong.
go.
I was
Yeah.
up at 2:30 this morning and hit the road at 4. So I'm running
You're
on
probably
empty
getting
right now. So
yeah. You run a little slap happy. Okay, that's acceptable.
in fact, I almost fell asleep.
Oh yeah, you know.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Oh, driving up. Yeah.
No,
That
no, I
is-
did before the show.
Before the
Oh.
show. Okay. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I almost did that during the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Art was falling asleep just sitting here. So. That's
Mhm.
okay. I've got a dummy that can fill in for either one of you. I'll just bring him on and let him fill in for you.
Looks like
And we
Don
got
Lincoln
Chris
said-
Hope, and we got Jack,
Chris Hope.
Lake Pilot,
Chris
and then we
Hope.
got Scott, Jackrabbit, FPV.
Hey, welcome, guy. Boy, I tell you what, Rodney,
Oh,
you're just
Doc
drawing
Murdoch.
them
Ooh, we got
in. Yeah,
Chris. Yeah.
I was.
I
Yeah,
have
I was
got
watching.
sounds.
I didn't make it. I actually slept through most of. I for 3 nights I kept running. I kept seeing Uncle Bill.
Mhm.
You know, he was, and I kept like, is this Sunday? Did I sleep too long or what? And then last night when it was time for his show, I fell asleep and didn't wake up until it was almost over.
He did an experimental stream with Justin.
Justin, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he was
okay.
just checking out the OBS facilities.
Yeah, he did.
was
That
on-
was kind of unique.
Yeah, because
He-
I was on Justin's stream
Right.
and had Uncle Bill on another device, and you could actually hear me and the other people on Justin
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
without
Yeah,
any
'cause he-
reverb.
Right, because I was actually watching. I started out watching it on Uncle Bill's channel, and I could hear, but I couldn't see. So I went over to Justin's and joined his channel. But anyways, so they're talking football.
Yeah.
Is there a game on tonight? It ain't a playoffs game
yeah,
tonight,
I think
is it?
is. It's Tampa and Dallas. It sounds like.
Yeah, Monday night. Yeah. I don't know what
Okay.
day it is.
Yeah, it's Monday here.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm probably on your time zones now.
yeah. You're still. Anyways, but yeah, we're gonna. I'm actually for those that Rodney will be able to actually attest that I did fly a drone. Oh my God!
What?
Look at there. You know that's a problem, Ken.
Heron. There we go.
Okay.
I wished I had a super chat button, but I'm not big enough for that. You know. But I just wanted you to see, Ken. I did put your picture to good use. I appreciate that. So I'm using that as my background tonight. And but welcome to the show, Ken.
Yeah,
Yes.
welcome, Ken.
Thanks
Yeah.
for stopping by.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah,
We
I wish
missed
there
you
was a super chat
Saturday.
button.
Doc Murdoch's in the house.
Yes, Doc.
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
And we got Mark, EM Drone 1, Mark Fisher.
Mark Fisher. Woo!
Wow.
Mark. Did you?
I
did
am
any-
pulling on.
Did any of you guys see that post he made? He gave me a shout out on Facebook.
Oh,
I don't know if I did or not. Was it a
I
good
was
shout
trying
out
to
or a bad
share
shout
with you.
out?
Huh?
Was it a good shout out or a bad shout out?
Oh, it was a good shout out. He took his Avata and he flew through a bell tower.
Uh huh.
And what he did was he made, I don't know if he flew the
Hey,
drone
Chris.
in and out like this, or if he just fixed it in the video. But every time the drone went in, there was a gong, and every time it came out, there was a gong, and then so it's like the Avata was the bell, and he,
The bell, yeah, the clanger of the bell,
for
yeah.
my friend Rodney
Mhm.
Bell.
There you go, right there, yeah.
And then he goes, "I hope I didn't offend you." I said, "No." I said, "I was laughing my tail end off."
Yeah, you get to a certain age, you just don't get offended anymore. You just say, "Oh, what the hell?" You know?
Mhm.
And yes, Ken, you are a moderator. You know, I've tried to get everybody that's new to the show tonight. I have a bunch of new ones.
yeah.
Wow, we got 35 tonight, man. Rodney, I gotta
35.
figure out a way to have you on more often because, well, we're talking about drones a little bit. That probably is, you know.
Yeah,
They said,
there
hey,
you go.
they're actually talking about drones on Grumpy's channel. So yeah, yeah. But yeah,
You
I'm
got
gonna fly the
Jim's
Avata
droning.
tomorrow. Charles Hatmaker. Now I know Charles has
Charles
been on here before.
Hatmaker, yeah.
Hey, Charles.
Yes.
Hi, Charles.
Now he has been smurfed.
Mhm.
So there we go. But yeah, we'll meet up. You said between noon and 1 thereabouts, or
That's what I'm shooting for.
okay.
That
Mhm.
please don't assume it's written in stone because there's no telling what will happen around Mom's house.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Hey, it might even
Yeah.
snow tomorrow.
It ain't supposed to snow here, and I don't have my phone to check the weather either.
It's
but,
supposed to snow tomorrow night here
I
in
was watching
Colorado.
Al Duran's channel a little while ago before yours, and he was doing a live stream, and him and Brad Austin and Genesee and oh man, and M Drone One, Mark Fisher. They were on there, and Al was talking about he was out skiing in nearly whiteout conditions. I don't know if that was today or a different day, but he's out there doing some work for the Sundance Film Festival.
Oh yeah, that's out in Park City, Utah.
Oh, is that in Utah? I thought it was in Colorado.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mark Sullivan said he was leaving, so thanks for joining the show, and I did make him a
Take care,
moderator.
Mark.
I knew there was somebody else there that I needed to
Anybody I've missed?
hit up.
Hey, Lee McGrady.
Yeah, I got him. I just got him when I got Mark. I should have got Mark a
Oh,
long
we
time
got
ago.
Chris Sunrise Water Media.
No, there's Chris.
All
Yes,
right.
yes,
I'm
I
not in
did.
my car.
We got Chris with a K and Chris with a CH.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
two Chris's with a CH. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. So, need to tell him to get out of the sun. Some of the sun. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying. I have a bad habit of reading the chat, and I should look over here because at least it looks like I'm looking at the camera when I'm looking over here. But yeah, yeah. But so yeah, we'll meet up, and I'll look again, and if nothing else, you can meet over here. But I think if you're coming in on the Turnpike, Muskogee Turnpike, I'm almost sure that it's right off the Turnpike if I looked right. So. And
Well,
it's
I can probably look that up too on Google.
yeah, just type in or I'll send you the link on Google Map
Yeah.
and
They
because
have
it's
this app on the phone called Maps. You can put the
Wow.
address in, and it'll take you right
right.
there.
That would work just fine if I had the
Yeah.
address. You got to have the address before that works, dude. Sorry.
Well,
yeah,
they have this thing. It's called Google.
If I type in
And-
CMA airfield near me, it would come up. So I'll do that.
yeah. Well,
There you go.
just if you should type in the word tramps, make sure you put Muskogee tramps because otherwise you'll get all the people all the gals down on 11th Street in Tulsa.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
OnlyFans page too. Yeah.
Some things never change.
Some things never change. Yeah, yeah. I knew that he would understand that joke because that's 11th Street is where our ladies of the night used to tend to work. I don't know if they work there now or not. I find it funny because there's 4 different types of businesses that run along 11th Street. Up at 11th and Utica, you got the hospitals and stuff around that area. Then you go a little further down, you got the hotels, and right after that, you got the hookers. Then you got the used cars. I don't know why they're all on the same street, but it just makes you wonder. It's one of those things I've often questioned.
Well,
Here in Denver, we call that East Colfax.
11th
Remember
Street
that,
is part
Lloyd?
of Route 66.
Yep.
Do what now?
11th Street is part of Route 66.
It is part of Route 66. That may explain a lot of it right there. It
Mhm.
is part of Route 66. Which runs right through the middle of Tulsa. Well, it runs that end of Tulsa, but yeah, they're all prostitutes. Well, that's true. Yeah, but it is convenient to have the hotel so close to where the hookers are at.
Yeah.
And if your car breaks down, you can always go buy one right down the block.
Yeah. One stop.
Yeah,
so
and just Just ask
so the guys-
John for a jack.
Hey, Charles. I don't know if I said hello or not.
Chris Wedgeworth,
Art.
good morning. Or good morning. Listen to me. Good evening.
No,
Good
just-
evening.
All I have to say is hello, Chris. And I can knock
Yeah,
out
hello,
three
Chris.
people in the
That
one
covers
go.
it. And Charles Golowski.
Yeah.
Charles.
It's good when there's multiples of one name. You just say hello to that name. You knock out a couple in the one go.
Yeah, there you
that's
go.
a
Well,
good point.
well,
Good point,
I had problem with Charles's last name because I had my eye tooth pulled and I can't see what I'm saying most of the time. So,
Mm-hmm.
Blake Pilot.
guys-
Hello.
Lake Pilot. Yep. And Jim's droning. Welcome.
Yep.
Man,
Jim's drone.
I think we're almost setting a record here.
I believe he was the winner of the toffee this week.
Oh, was he? Okay. Okay.
So-
yeah.
I gotta get that in the mail tomorrow. There was no mail today. You know why?
Why?
Yeah.
Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
No worries.
Yeah, I was wondering why well, at least Chris at Sunrise Water got my joke. Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was wondering why I couldn't figure out why the dogs were raising so much heck. And finally, I looked. Well, look, it sounds like kids are out in the backyard at the neighbor's house, and and all of a sudden, and I was supposed to go pick up my grandson at school today, but my son texted me and said, "You don't need to. He don't have school on Monday." And I was like, I didn't know what it was for, and then it hit me about 3:30 this afternoon. Oh. I know why. It's because it's Martin Luther King Day. For some reason, I thought that was in February. I don't know why.
No.
Let's see. Thank God I don't see lot lizards. Yeah. And there is somebody else I need to make blue.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Trucker Steve.
Yeah. The more you chat, the more likely I am to actually see that whether you have a wrench or not.
Yeah. Also,
I
here
used-
in Denver, we have what's called the Parade. And I did that 11 years ago.
Mm.
What
It
is
was
that?
3 miles on my skateboard, walking down Colfax. Yep.
Really?
And what's it
Yep.
called? A parade?
Right.
Yep. Martin Luther King Parade.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, Murray. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's basically a mashup of the word march and parade.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
Mhm.
parade. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, if they celebrated it, the only reason I could say that I knew it was celebrated is my garbage didn't get picked up today because
Mhm.
and I would have discovered that when I went to take some trash out, and I'm like, why the hell is this thing still full? And but yeah, we yeah. Oh, Jackrabbit says a commercial. You can chat now, Chris.
Mhm.
Yeah. Chris says to treat me right. I assume he's talking. I will treat Rodney right if that's who you're talking to. I don't know who you're talking to. Yo, okay, who's talking to me? Yeah, I will treat Rodney. Although I treated you pretty good last time you was here because we
Yes,
had
you
some.
did, but you know what? I might have to come up there again just to get some more of that barbecue.
Barbecue. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Malon's is good. They really are. It was good barbecue.
Mhm.
One of our barbecue places shut down, and the funny thing was I didn't know they were even shutting down. I was getting ready to order my ham for Christmas because I always had them smoke my hams, and I called and they didn't pick up, and I was telling my son, I said they didn't pick up. He says, "Yeah, no, it's a Mexican restaurant now. They're fixing it."
Ah.
So the people and they were one of the oldest places in town, and they retired and sold it, and now it's a Mexican restaurant, but
Oh.
they weren't open yet for Christmas
Oh.
or for Thanksgiving. So
So did you have the other place do it? The place we ate at?
no, I just said to hell with it and fixed lasagna.
That works for me.
Yeah. No, we had lasagna for Thanksgiving and spaghetti for Christmas because, after a while, we've been doing it for so many years. We just got tired of. Jack Rivet says, abuse him, Lloyd. Tenderize him. He threw you under the bus with Kai at Spin Up. Yeah, he did kind of. I do owe him for that because that was right after he left here, and he goes down there, and yeah, I saw that, and he does that without warning me he was going to do that. You know,
You know,
like
I got to tell you, Lloyd. After I said that, I'm like, oh man, I'm going to be in so much trouble with Lloyd. I said I should have at least warned you I was going to do that.
yeah, no warning whatsoever, and all of a sudden I started hearing about it. Like, what the hell did you do that for?
Well,
Director Steve wants to know the
I was
name
gonna
of the
come up to
barbecue
him and
joint.
call him a wimp, did you?
The name of the yeah, I wouldn't say that to his face. I wouldn't even say it to him on air. You know, I'm not
see,
that gutsy.
That's why I used your name.
Exactly. I know. I really appreciated that too. Trucker Steve, it is Malon's Barbecue. M-A-Y or M-A-H-L-O-N-S, Malon's Barbecue in Muskogee, Oklahoma. And we last year when was it last year? Well, it was
It was in 2021.
2021, the end of 2021, when they did the last spin up. And Rodney came through here, and we actually did a live show from there.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Yeah, about an hour and a half, 2 hour live show. We just took over the restaurant, just the two of us, ran everybody else out, and got the waitress to come on for a few minutes. And but yeah, we had a good time there. They cook up some good food. That's and it's one of those. It's one of those that has. Doc remembers that show. Okay, yeah. That's one of those restaurants that has a little bit of history to it because the guy that it's named after is Malon Greer, and it's his son and daughter that started it. And before he passed away, and he ran it right up. He helped run it right up until he passed away, and it's all his recipes. And he's a he's a former member of the Muskogee Mafia. You know, which it's not the kind of it's a little bit more like the Tulsa Kings type guys, you know. If you've watched that show, if you haven't watched it, I recommend you try to watch Tulsa Kings on Paramount because it is really good. But yeah, we had some local guys here that ran they ran the card games and the prostitution, and they didn't deal in drugs. They were, not that kind of guy.
I like the small domes here in Denver.
Yeah. And they ran the prostitution, and Malon ended up spending. They got busted at one of his restaurants that had a back room that had gambling, and they busted him. He ended up spending a couple years in the can for it, but he got out and became an upright, good citizen, and he'd been in the restaurant business for years. And the other guy is is the brother to our retired jeweler that I used to buy all of Judy's diamonds from. His brother is down in Argentina, avoiding extradition. Because he's got the little black book that says about all the federal judges and stuff that used to go to his places of ill repute or gamble. We haven't.
Was Clinton on that list?
No, he was. Well, I don't know. He could have. He could have been because Arkansas is just
because
the next
he was
state
a
over.
lawyer and he became attorney general before governor.
Well, and he was in Arkansas, and it's we have a lot of traffic going between Arkansas and now it's for the meth, but back then it was. So that restaurant has a bit of a history to it. So, but it was all good old boy, clean fun. I mean, we had a hotel that was run by one of these guys. It was 69 Hotel, or 69 Motel. It was on Highway 69, but it was still.
We'll keep the red light on for you.
Yeah, when I first moved here, that was. I I mean, shoot, even my own cousin was involved with some of these guys, so it was. I think a couple of my cousins were involved with some of these guys, but anyways, but yeah, they Malon's cooked up some good barbecue.
Hey, we got Bob Casey.
Bob Casey.
Bob Casey.
Mhm.
Hey, brother Bob.
And Mudball is here.
Yeah,
Mudball.
Mudball. He's back.
He's back.
If you go to a motel with a red light, you better check it with a black light.
I'll be right
yeah.
back, guys.
Okay, all right.
All right, take care. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rodney will be back and watch the counts just start falling off. As
I thought he'd
Yeah.
never leave.
art. Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out
Yeah,
exactly.
it sounds
how I'm
like
gonna,
fun.
Yeah, because I'm going to. I will be doing a little bit of a review. I'm going to try out the new CineMotion and see how it
Right.
works. And
Cool.
there's been there was one. It was on one of the Facebook groups that they put. There was another one. But right now the CineMotion is half off, so it's like $24. They
Oh.
run about $49, and if that's the only controller you have for that, which is all
Right.
that I have, then that's the best way to do it. That CineMotion it sets it up. And what's nice about it is the other one, it doesn't have the spring that will center it back up. This one has a spring that will, when you let go, it just centers it back up. So,
Mm.
but I will be flying
Cool.
that. I'm not going to charge I'm not going to take any of my other drones because I figured if I do three batteries on that, that would probably be more than enough flying
Yeah.
for me.
Mhm.
Because those batteries last a little longer than
I
some
bet.
of the. But have you ever run your batteries completely? Run all your batteries out, Art, on your Avata?
On the Avada, no, I've gotten them down to about 20% because
but have
that's
you ever-
how I have them set
Right.
to where they'll return to home when it gets close to 20%.
Fisheye should fill Rodney's spot temporarily. Yeah, we could,
There you go.
hmm
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get teased about that a lot, don't you?
I do.
You do, yeah.
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 Mhm.
Yeah, here I am doing. I'm sorry, Dom. I don't mean to add to the. I don't mean to add fuel to the fire.
No.
To the
I
fire.
don't mind it. It gives me a lot more presence.
I'm
then.
back. That was Charlie. Oh,
That was Charlie. Okay.
that,
All right.
that was Charlie. So he said it's right behind the Honda dealership.
Oh, okay. That narrows it down.
Okay.
The airfield.
Yeah. I'm trying to think out
Mm-hmm.
right behind the Honda dealership.
Yeah, he said you have to go into the dealership parking lot to get to the
To the airfield.
airfield. And
Okay.
it's
All
it's
right.
back behind it.
Okay, but it's off the turnpike, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
In fact,
I thought it was.
And when he told me about that Honda sign, I remember seeing the Honda dealership there. So
Yeah. Okay. So you know about where it's at then.
right. And if you get there before he's there or before me, he just tell him to say you're there to see Charles Ray.
Charles Ray. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his last name is Thompson. So
Yeah, I wish I could get Greg to come in. Greg's so big. I was answering Trevor's stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. Greg he's doing his, he's working now for a living. So
Yeah.
It's a real shame.
yeah, I know. I
Shame
wish
for us, but he needs to do what he needs to do.
definitely narrows it down. There are only one Honda dealer within 300 miles. Well, yeah, we only have one in Muskogee, and I'll be honest with you, I know more where this place is at as far as where it is from off the turnpike than I do because I didn't know we had a Honda dealership out there. And it obviously we're talking. It's probably the Honda motorcycle dealership,
Yeah,
not the Honda.
I'm,
Yeah.
it is the motorcycle.
Okay, that narrows down. Cause I'm
Mm.
thinking that's what would screw me up. Coming with car dealerships out here on Shawnee Bypass, and like,
Well, I
but
mean,
yeah. That's
it's Honda, and that
where,
includes everything from planes to trains. You know.
yeah. They sell everything, you know. Oh man. So, wow, you know something? We have just about blown through this whole hour.
Yeah, we sure
Hey,
have.
This has been a
Right.
this has been a fun and fast show. I'm telling you.
Mhm.
But
It has. Thanks for inviting
if
me.
you guys want to see a real drone show, I
Real-
believe in about 5 minutes,
Yeah.
Drone Nation will be starting up. So if you want to get some good information, well, because maybe
Well,
are they
some
going to be talking
information.
some information? I don't know if it's good or not. I watch them because I usually watch them as I'm starting to
They're
doze
very
off.
knowledgeable.
Very knowledgeable about what they know.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know what they know, but they're knowledgeable about it anyway. So,
Mhm.
actually, maybe they're going to talk about the Pocket 3 because they put out some. That actually what I think from the diagram
Then
they
there's
put out.
another drone. It looks like it's a folding Avata.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they put out a patent diagram up on their. I think it was them, or maybe it was Coast to Coast Drones that did it. I think it was actually Bill on Coast to Coast Drones put it up. It's the. It looks like it's going to have 3 different heads for the. You have the Osmo or the Pocket connection with the battery and all that, and it's got a slot in it, and you can put on. It looks like a wide angle camera. You can put on one that's got the gimbal, and then you can put on one that's infrared. So, Scott Nadeau says in April.
Scott Nadeau. Hello.
Hey, Scott.
Scott.
Mhm.
Yeah, welcome, Scott. I saw his name, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I didn't realize he was lurking. I get a lot of lurkers, so. But yeah, wow. If we had 2 more people here, well, actually, I think I've already set a record for this show. Rodney, I just got to have you
up
on
to
more.
39.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm close. If I had to get 2 more people right now to come in, and I could hit 40, then I'd be a happy camper. I don't know if I've ever hit 40. Although I come pretty close on my Christmas shows, but and you won't believe this. I did that really stupid Christmas video with the dummy over here with old Joe, and right now that's my most viewed video.
Oh boy.
And
Oh,
especially
it's
in such
snowing.
yeah. Well, but see, that wasn't mine. That was Chris at Sunrise Water Media. Now that's his video. But yeah, but no, Christmas one I did with the dummy. Especially within the first week, it had more views than any of my others that had been up there for months and months and months. So, I don't know why, but anyways, quick, everyone sign in on your fake accounts. There you go. I've actually got a call. Well, thank you, Jim. He said
Come on, Artie. You've got some.
Yeah, I've got.
We're up to 39. Well, thank you, Mark. Yeah, I have fun with doing the ventriloquist stuff. I'm not that good at it, but I have fun doing it. So bring back the dummy. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess the case may be, is we're just about out of time, and unfortunately, the dummy's not going to be able to be here today. Actually, I was going to have him on last night on Art Show to have him sing Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
losing.
highlight America.
Highlight America.
Yeah. Yeah. Fake account number 2. Okay. Well. You want to see the dummy? Yeah, Tammy Jean. Just look at my Christmas video. It's probably one of
Fish
the
Guy's here.
Fisheye. Don
Howdy,
told me to
Fish
show up.
Guy.
Well, thank you, Fisheye. I'm glad to have.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
got
love your
3
work.
conservative gimps.
A big fan.
All right.
Big fan.
Under 500 foot, the first time a career, first end zone. Oh, he's talking. Yeah, I have been blessed tonight because I've had not only Ken Heron show up here, plus all of the other wonderful people, but I've had Fisheye show up.
Yeah.
You know,
You can't
As a
beat
matter of
that.
fact,
One of the
just-
biggest celebrities around.
Yeah, somebody wants to say hi to Fisheye.
Biggest
so,
on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. There we go. You ready? Yeah. Where's he at? Hey, Fisheye, we gotta do a video together. Really? Come on. Let's do something together, Fisheye. Hello? Can they hear me? Yeah, you're on. Really? Oh my God. Oh look, it's Rodney Dell. Oh my God, aren't
Hey.
we blessed? Oh, look, there's the Harry
Hey.
Dolingdall.
Boy, Artie's in the chat.
Boy, ball.
Welcome.
Yes, look at the Harry Dolingdall over there in the corner. Don't say that about Dom. That's not nice. Oh, look, it's my little brother. Hi there, Artie. You just wish you was as tall as me, don't you? Okay, I'm out of here, guys. This show sucks.
Later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up. Anyways, so the dummy made. Yeah, you know, some days. Yeah. Some days I'm good, some days I'm not. That one was okay. I mean, the good thing was I could kind of do this in hot. You know, that helps. You know, when you have a
Drone
microphone.
Nation has just started. If you want to know.
Drone Nation has just started. So now that you've seen the dummy, and we have the other dummies are getting ready to all leave my channel here. But thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. But anyways, you want to see a real drone channel, go watch Drone Nation. And anything you want to say as we leave the show tonight, Rodney, being you're our #1 guest?
No, not really. I'm looking forward to flying with you tomorrow. And
Hey, Artie's fishing channel.
Artie's Fishing Channel. There you go.
Art's Fishing Channel. There you go.
But I guess that's about it. I want to thank everybody for watching my latest video, Flying with Hope. We
Yes.
had a lot of fun, man. And I tell you, that wind was just crazy.
Well, Doc, I appreciate it, Chris. Yeah, it was windy yesterday. Was it pretty bad yesterday down there?
Oh yeah, yeah. Chris did a power loop, and before he realized what had happened, the wind had pushed him halfway down the football field, and he was trying to power loop the goalposts.
Right.
Of course,
And
down to the 50-yard line. That was out of the picture. So.
Right. So,
Mhm.
okay. Well, Rodney, I appreciate you being here. I will see you tomorrow. I look forward to it. And I'm not even going to bother with the timer. I'm just going to, I was going to wait for Dominic to come back, but he's already left. He got up and walked away anyways. So thanks everybody who watched the show tonight, and good night, everyone. I'm just going to go ahead and end this now. And, all right, we'll talk at you all later now, folks.
All right.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, Lloyd.
Good night, everybody.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Hi, everybody in the chat.
Good night.